Hey guys, RP Connect here. Welcome back. Now I'm going to do Just Cause 2. I'm going to do a benchmark on this using the two GTX 570s with a 50 megahertz overclock on the core, just to compare with Power GPU and his 6990. So let's get started and check out the settings. So we'll go into the settings here. And display settings. Nope, sorry, wrong one. Advanced display. Alright, so texture detail is on high. Turn up the shadow quality is on high. No anti-aliasing. The anisotropic filtering is on 16. Water detail very high. Object details very high. Decals on, soft particles on, VSync off. High-res shadows on. SSAO on, put that on, goes on high. Point light specular, put that on. GPU water simulation, turn that on. And that's everything there. So we'll go down and just make sure you guys see all that. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we'll accept the changes. Alright, and we'll go down to the bottom one here, which is resolution settings. And we'll zoom in a little bit so you can see it a little bit clearer. 6060 by 1080. Okay, screen resolution, full screen on, blah blah blah. Okay, so alright, let's get the benchmark started. Back out of here, go down to benchmark, and let's see. 3 different ones. Let's do the first one. Do the Dark Tower. Zoom out here for you. And before it starts, show you real quick. See, 800 megahertz on the core, which is only a 50 megahertz overclock from 750. So right now I'm getting in the 40s. Zoom out here. You know what, I'm going to run this one, and I think I'm going to run the Desert Sunrise too, because that's a nice bright benchmark to run. This one's kind of dark, so it makes it kind of hard to see sometimes. But right now I'm getting like 43, 44, 45. It's pretty much staying right around 45. 43 to 45 is what it's kind of bouncing around. So now it's raining, you know, it's kind of going up to the tower. I'm in the 50s right now for FPS. Back into the 40s. You know, and this game is pretty nice looking too. This is a really nice looking game, gotta say. So, go and see. You can see there, 48, 51. Temperatures are really good. Some nice explosions, some smoke effects, some rain in the clouds. It's a pretty nice looking game. Some lightning. So I'm gonna run, like I said, I'm gonna run this one, the Dark Tower, and I'm gonna run the Desert Sunrise next. That way, if, you know, Power GPU, he can pick whatever one he wants to run and compare against. Doesn't really matter to me. So, okay. So this benchmark was completed. Let's see. Average frame rate was 41.87. And it just goes over all the settings. Screen resolution 6060 by 1080. Everything was cranked up to its max, as you can see. Same thing, GTX 570. 6 gigs of RAM, yada yada. Alright, so we'll back out of this one, we'll run the Desert Sunrise, and we'll be done. So, let's get out of here. Okay, Alright, same settings. You know, I haven't changed anything with the benchmark. The Desert Sunrise. Let's try that one. If you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but it has like you know, heat waves and heat effect from you know, being so hot. So far this one I'm getting a much better frame rate. This one I'm at 50, 60. Man, that looks really, really nice. It's kind of, see, it's so hard to tell on this camera, but man, it really does look nice on the 3 screens. Show the FPS. Temperature's still the same, 67, 61, you know, 56, 52. I mean, it kind of fluctuates around. Some nice water going on. So you can't see it on the camera, but you get these heat wave effects that are happening that you guys are kind of missing out on. But and if any of you played the game, you know you can run this benchmark or on a single monitor, whatever, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, and that's the Desert Sunrise. And show the settings here again. So average frame rate was 52.51 on this benchmark. And the settings are all the same, nothing got changed. Just to show you. Same thing. You know what, guys? Just for the hell of it, I'll run the third one too, just so you can see all 3. They're really not that long, so. This last one's called The Concrete Jungle. Oh, this is a nice bright one too. This is nice. This one, the FPS is a little bit lower. We'll look here. You know, I'm down in the 30s. This one's kind of neat. This one shows, you know, a big city, and it goes from morning to, you know, night to back to morning to night, and it just goes throughout the course of the day, showing all the lights turn on in the city, the sunrise, the sunset. It's pretty neat. Same thing. I'm still hovering in the mid 30s. So from what it looks like, you know, the middle one was the easiest to run. I maintained really good frame rates. This one is I think there's a little bit more going on because of both the different. You know, there's a lot more polygons, I think, with all the different buildings and things happening. So this one was the toughest one to run so far, the lowest FPS I've got. And the first one was kind of in the middle. So you get some, you know, smoke effects and the clouds kind of rolling in, and they did a really nice job with this game. I haven't finished it. I played it. I haven't finished it, and I did enjoy it. There was a lot of destructible things, and which was kind of made it fun. You know, fun to play. All right, that's the last benchmark. I promise. Go over settings real quick again. Average FPS 35.98. Same display settings, resolution, everything's the same. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching, and, you know, sticking with it, watching all 3 if you did, if you didn't, whatever, you know. But anyway, Be sure to check out Power GPU and Dark MX 1000. Between the three of us, we're kind of battling and between the three different cards. I'm running the two GTX 570s and SLI. Dark MX is running the 590, and Power GPU is running a 6990. So essentially, it's all two cards, just whatever. So, all right, guys, that should be it. I don't think I have any more benchmarks that I'm going to run right now, but keep watching, and we'll see who comes out on top, huh? See you guys later.